Hola, hola. Here we go. Let's go ahead and get this live stream popping. We're going to listen to some. Let's go ahead and actually listen to some throwbacks. I like throwbacks for today. It's already a pretty slow day. I think NRXP is really the only one that's moving. I think it's just momentum because we haven't really had too many great news releases. We have NRX Pharmaceutical says outperforms in remdesivir in study of clinical COVID-19 patients. Soars pre-market though, so we are watching it, and this is definitely one that we want to keep on watch here. We did crack VWAP and crack this uptrend, so now we're on this downtrend. I would be looking for a nice reversal here. Did not get the pullback that I wanted to. We are right at VWAP, so if we can actually crack VWAP, there was a false move, or two false moves over VWAP there. Let's see if we can get a third. We got a third. There's a false move, guys. Right now, already, I'm not a fan of the market. The market's already showing me some bearish momentum, and that there's rug pulls. Pop up, rug pull. Pop up, rug pull. Pop up, rug pull. So we really have to watch out here for what we're going to do. I mean, on the 5-minute, we do have really high volume on this doji candle. So this it looks like we popped up into this VWAP and these trend lines on the 5-minute with increasing volume selling pressure. So let's go ahead and, I'm staying away from it for right now, just because of that huge 1, 2, 3 different times where we popped over VWAP. I think we're going to come all the way down to $9. So I'm definitely staying away. Now, what else are we watching for this week potentially? Now, I am watching AMC or NEO. Actually, I am looking for NEO to actually come down to around $35 to $36 for me to get an entry here in this zone for the break of the wedge. Room back up to 55, potentially even those highs at 66.99. Now, AMC is also one that I'm watching, but I'm not confident in right now. For the swing trade, I am not confident whatsoever because we did gap down, I think, with decreasing volume. So that's not on yesterday or on Friday when we did have that. It just didn't have the volume that we needed. But honestly, AMC could be a good swing trade or day trade over Friday's high and pre-market highs. This ascending triangle break could sling us back up to $39. Or you might be able to catch a point or two. So I definitely want to see. Oh, thank you for the pumpkin pie. I really appreciate it. Yeah, if you guys could tap that like button. TikTok really pushes the stream more, and I really appreciate it. Let's try to get to 1,000 likes. So AMC is definitely one that I want to keep on watch, but I'm not confident in right now, and I might trade it today. We'll have to see what happens during pre-market. Now I have KRYS. Now I am not a fan of this at all because they are chilling at $105. $105. Now, the float is 16 million, so it is a low float, but I'm not a fan of this price action. I'm pumped up, stagnant, pumped up. So I got to wait before I actually try to trade this. And we also have PTPI. Now, this is gapping up pretty significantly, up 62% with 3 million in float. So that's very, very low float and could easily run. Now, we have support at $3. We bounce off there, maybe a nice double bottom. Hold that level. We could easily come back to $3.50, possibly even $4. Now, break $4. We have slight resistance at $4.20, but break $4.20, we have room up to $4.45 to $50. So we got to keep this on watch over $3. Now, if we go ahead and we also have some pretty strong support at that level. So I do like this level actually a lot. Let's go ahead and look at the 10-minute here. Yeah, we wanted to see a nice higher low, maybe bounce off this 50 SMA. We have decreasing volume to the downside. That's what we want to see. That is exactly what we want to see actually, because we are getting this decreasing volume pullback. I think we could easily see this pop back up to those highs. Now, with an average volume of around 2x, this is not my favorite stock volume-wise. Thank you guys for the likes. Let's try to get to 1,000. We're at 300 right now. I really appreciate it. Thank you guys. Now, we do have a downtrend that we have to break, and that's definitely something that I'm going to watch here because this is a low float, and this could move. This could move. And let's trading hard, abnormal, no apparent news, no apparent catalyst, but I am not. Oh, Josh is live. I need to turn that down. I'm not really a fan of it right now. I'm staying away from it. We have around 35 minutes left till market opens, so I am going to just kind of sit on my hands and wait. We did have Thanksgiving. We did have a long weekend, so I am just kind of getting back into the market and getting used to everything. So I'm not going to jump into anything too quickly. Now, I am also looking at Zoom. Zoom has been absolutely dumping lately. I'm looking for a break of this downtrend when we can find a bottom, actually. We gapped up to the 9 EMA, but just absolutely dumped. Now, I wouldn't be surprised if this continued to dump, and I'm looking for it to hold 200. It seems like we got a bullish reaction out of 200. So if we cannot hold 200, I most likely will not touch Zoom until we can find a bottom, maybe around 180 to 170. I do have some DGLY for a potential. This is I forget what I found this on the scanners, but we're below the 50 SMA now, so I am going to actually get rid of this. I don't like it. We have SPI. I would have liked to seen very, very strong volume on this candle to actually push us higher, but we didn't see that. We have, guys, thank you for the likes. Thank you for the likes. What else do we got? We have just curious, what do you think about XRP right now? It's dipping pretty hard below $1. XRP hold. I like XRP. It's one of my biggest holdings. And METX, let's go ahead and look. Guys, if you want me to look at your tickers more, come over to the YouTube, subscribe. I'd really appreciate it. Links in bio. You can see my screen better. You can trade with me. And yeah, just overall a better experience for the user and for me. Dead Cat Balance Day for what necessarily? Thank you for the likes. Thank you for the likes. Because right now I'm not trading the markets. I'm trading stocks that are moving regardless of what the market does. I'm not really looking at like an METX. It's down below the 200 or the 50 SMA, below the 200 and below the 9 and 20. Wait for it to find a bottom, and you might be able to catch a move higher. I don't like it right now. It's just not something. The stochastic is looking like we're getting some bullish momentum. So I'm bullish on METX unless we crack 33 cents. If we crack 33 cents, I'm not bullish. LGVN, let's go ahead and see what's going on here. Pumping up. We might have that's up at $40. So I'm not looking for a mid-candle breakout here. LGVN is just a little bit too choppy for me right now. We could possibly see another green day. Again, because we've got green day, red day, green day, red day, green day, red day, in decreasing volume. But the buyers are also looking like it's decreasing. So I'm not liking LGVN right now. Thank you for the TikTok. I really appreciate it. MCD. Oh. We have MCD. Not really a fan of it just because we have, McDonald's. I've actually never looked at McDonald's stock. This is my first time looking at McDonald's stock. I kind of fuck with it. I'm not a fan of McDonald's. I just don't like this price action. It's trending upward, but it's choppy. Josh, you need to stop playing this music. Anyways, like right now, I'm really just sitting on my hands, waiting and watching the markets. I do think that the SPY is getting some bullish momentum, but we might be able to see it pull back and potentially hit. I mean, right now we're chilling at around 64. So we are hitting that 9 EMA. If we do not get a bearish momentum right out of the gate, we're going to pull up to around, my guess is around 465.20 potentially. And then we'll pull back even harder. We had very, very strong volume Friday. So that is definitely what I'm worried about for the SPY, but I'm not going to be trading the SPY today. I'm just kind of catching you guys up on what's going to happen. Thank you guys for the 1,200 likes. Let's try to get to 5,000 likes. I'd really appreciate it. And if you want me to come over to the YouTube and I'll look at your guys' tickers because I can see it more, and plus it helps me out and it's a better experience for you guys as well. And plus, let's try to get to 10 viewers on YouTube. I'd really appreciate that. And I'll also do a lesson for you guys if we can get 10 viewers up there. I'll do a nice afternoon lesson. AMC's popping over this this ascending triangle, it'll probably move up to around 3880 to 39 very, very soon. But again, my top stock to watch right now is going to probably be in RXP. I'm not really a fan of KYRS. We were coming back into that level and found major resistance. Double top, break VWAP here now below the 9 and 20 EMA. Sorry guys, that's my Roomba. I think KRYS could definitely drop back down below 90, maybe back down to around 83. I think the 9 and 20 EMA looks like we're about to get squeezed below the 50 SMA and the VWAP. And if we are below VWAP then and get some bearish momentum, I think we could easily come down to $80. Break 80, coming down to 70 for KRYS. Thank you guys for stopping in. Make sure to give me a follow on here and also stop over on the YouTube. You can see my screen and my face. Right now in RXP, top stock to watch is just kind of just riding this trend line to the downside. I mean, not really anything that I'm a huge fan of. It looks like we're bottoming, popping up, bottoming, popping. We popped up a little bit here. We might come down even more. I'm not touching this until around 9. We broke 950. I am not touching this until around 9. If we do not touch that, I might be looking for a washout long, but down 9 or down to 9. And then move back up to 10 potentially. Let's go ahead and look at our. We do have a potential falling wedge, which is definitely what I like to see. What are you trading right now? I'm looking in RXP, guys. Come over to the YouTube, links in bio, or just look up Stock Talk Trade, so you don't have to constantly see what I'm looking at. You can see my ticker, you can see my face, and we can trade together. So come over to YouTube. I'd really appreciate it, and I'll do a lesson if we can get 10 viewers on YouTube. I'll do a lesson that's usually, I could charge probably $50 for the lesson, but I'll give it to you guys for free. So I'd really appreciate that. And we have NRXP. I mean, AMC is definitely one that I'm watching. Actually, you know what? While you guys are here, let's go ahead and look at some crypto. Right now, Ethereum, if we're getting that bullish momentum from Ethereum, if we crack this trend line, I think we're going to come down to 3,300. For Ethereum. It looks like we are getting that momentum. If we do not hold this 50 SMA, we potentially will crack this trend line and come down. Again, I also have a price target of $7,000 for Ethereum. Now, if you guys follow me on YouTube, you can see my full analysis on Ethereum, how I got 7,000, how I got 3,300. You guys, that's definitely something I've been charting. I mean, let's go and look at Bitcoin. Bitcoin's getting that bullish momentum, getting decreasing volume though, definitely not something that I like to see. And we did bounce right off in that area where I was thinking that we were, that 38.2 level, and also this zone where we have a lot of support with this trend line. So that is definitely one area that I'm looking for. I might be looking for an inverse head and shoulders pattern with the first shoulder here. Let me go ahead and zoom in here with. Again, come over to YouTube and it's going to be much easier to see. Come over to YouTube. What platform to use for crypto? I use Think or Swim. So then I want to see another shoulder potentially off this low, and then if we can get that, I mean, we can potentially see a 6,000, 7,000, potentially see it back up to those highs easily. And again, this is a wedge pattern. Break out of the wedge to the upside, we're going to go parabolic because that's just how this is. It's harder to break this to the upside than it is to the downside. It's easier to break to the downside because of how sharp this is. But if we break to the upside, we are going to go parabolic. I think we could see it up to 75, 80. Break that. We could easily see this all the way back up to $100,000. That's what I'm looking. I'm looking at Bitcoin right now. Again, come over to YouTube. You can see my screen a lot better. We have 3 viewers on YouTube. Thank you guys so much. I really appreciate it. Whoops. Oh, there's AMC. There's AMC absolutely pumping up to that level. Let's see if this can continue to move. This is definitely not one that I want to keep like look at all the time. There's NRXP. There's the pop. I am looking for the rug pull here, as it happened here, 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 and here. So I'm already not a fan of NRXP. Again, we have very light volume. Very light volume. I'm not a fan right now. I would not be buying NRXP. Do not FOMO in. This is not something that you want to get caught to the downside. We are getting that increasing volume, though, on that 5 minute, which is what I want to see. We do not have a pivot low. Do not FOMO in here. It could continue to move, but do not FOMO. This is very, very risky. My bad, I entered all late. What about CRO? I'm not really too sure. It pumped, I know that. I would be careful. I would be careful just holding it, because since it pumps so much. And I would be careful right now. NRXP does not look extremely bullish. We don't have that much volume for this price action. We broke out of the falling wedge, but I would be, do not FOMO in here. This is very, very risky. We've had a rug pull here, 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 here. We've had so many rug pulls already on this stock because of how low the float is. I believe the float is only, okay, it's 21 million. I was thinking it was only 3, but we have PTPI, which is 3. This is 3 million float, so this can move quick, quick, quick. In RXP, it's pumping, guys. This is what we're living for. I mean, we couldn't catch that. You couldn't have known that it was going to pump unless you had some, like, I don't know, you have a strategy on momentum, but I don't have a strategy off that momentum like that. My strategy is more of I buy when I see certain signs of a big pop, not buying in the pop, like buying Omen by the break up to VWAP. That's not my strategy. I don't make money like that. I haven't really spent time studying that field of trading, I should say. Doge and Shiba both going to 0. Shiba and Doge. I would buy VXV. I shorted. How long do you think it'll go? Oh, you shorted Zoom? Good for you. Jeez. Woo. That's what I like to hear. Shorted Zoom. I mean, break this pre-market low. I mean, really break this previous high of around 212. I think we're going to come all the way back down to 212 to 210. I think we're going to come down to 200 for sure. For sure. So definitely, good job on shorting it. Waiting for the BLOK pump. Okay. I'm waiting for the VXV pump. Shorted at 280. Ooh. Guys, you know what I'm mad about? I had 15 SPY puts at the top, right here. About 15 at the very, very top. I just made a video on it that shows my account statements and that I was actually buying it at the top at 10.15. That was at 10.15 when I bought it, around 10.14. 20 cents scared me out. I sold, would have made thousands and thousands of dollars off of that. Yeah. This move from here to here would have made me like $3,200. I can't imagine what this whole move would be. So let's go ahead and look back at AMC. AMC's not really moving. We did make that high, but it is getting some resistance here. And I'm not a fan of KRYS. KRYS is definitely one that I want to keep on watch, but it's more of a back burner. I think we have room lower. And we have PTPI. Definitely one that I'm keeping on watch, but I'm not a fan of at the moment. Maybe a bigger pullback, maybe bounce off $3, maybe a 310. We have NRXP. NRXP is absolutely pumping now. It looks like we're getting that momentum. It looks like this is actually a solid move. Look for some resistance here at this trend line. Guys, and I just started drawing trend lines like these where they cover my whole page, where they go all the way to the left, all the way to the right. And I actually really, really like them. I actually got the idea from Ross Cameron. Are you serious? Shiba and Doge are going to 0? Yes. How about short Home Depot? I don't know the ticker. Yeah, Doge and Shiba are going to 0. Again, anything can happen, but what are the fundamentals? Both of them were made as a meme coin. I would rather buy VXV, which has real utility in the real markets for every single aspect of life. Everything is run off of data. VXV, it creates data sets. VXV if their closest competitor is Palantir, and Palantir is not even a competitor compared to technology, VXV would be worth $12,000. VXV is definitely a better investment than Palantir. You're a trader, but you don't know Home Depot ticker. Yeah, I don't memorize all the tickers. Sorry about it. I have all of my watch lists right here, and these scroll too, and I change these watch lists every day, or these two at the bottom every day. So yeah, I got a good amount of tickers that I have to memorize, and Home Depot is definitely not one. Looks like we're rounding off. We had very strong selling pressure, broke above, and then immediately got hit with it. I would expect this to come even lower. This is just a bullish reaction, but again, break these 9 to 20 EMAs, find resistance. I think we can come all the way down to 400, potentially even 395 at this 50 SMA on. Oh, that's at the 4 hour. Let's go ahead and go to the daily. Yeah, the daily, again, this is a bullish engulfing or bearish engulfing candle. It's not the best bearish engulfing candle, but we might find some slight resistance at 400. That's when the 90 EMA is. Break that. We're going to come down to 390, but we also have a gap to fill down at 374. So that is definitely one that I want to keep on watch for Home Depot. PROG probably dead. I mean, I was buying PROG back when it was at $1.30. Yeah, probably dead. I wouldn't touch it right now. Excuse me. Thanks for the likes. We're at 1,200 likes. Let's try to get to 3,000 likes. I'd really appreciate it. AMC, I am looking for AMC to hold this level where it is right now. Currently, if it does not, I am going to just stop looking at it. We have NRXP. Looks like it's now starting to get really, really strong momentum. Very, very high volume. The highest volume bar of the day currently. Looks like I do think NRXP is going to move. If we go ahead and look at the daily, we can see that we gap up, run. Gap up, run. Gap up, run. Not really gap up, but we run. Gap up, dump, but that's on a trend line as well. I mean, gap up, run. So I do think NRXP could see a massive move, or could not. Anything can happen. Anything can happen. You have to be aware, and you have to be content with randomness. Now, it's hard to do sometimes. This does look like a nice bull flag. This does look like a really nice bull flag off the trend line, decreasing volume. With this previous low, your low has to be below around 1017, 1015. Broke that previous low. I'm not a huge fan of it, but again, I'm not trading it because it's not a good setup. It isn't like a setup. I'm just reading it off to you guys, but I'm not. See, boom, stopped you out. There's that 1215. You wouldn't have gotten filled though because it hit. It didn't hit it for that fast unless you had a really quick broker like Lightspeed. I would like to see increasing volume at this level, but it's definitely not popping in as I like. How about REKR is high pre-market? REKR. REKR, choppy. I'm not even going to chart it. It's way too choppy. We have AMC that's holding that level. KRYS is dumping, but it is absolutely pumping during pre-market. I do expect it to break VWAP here. PTPI looks like we're getting a sympathy play. Potentially, this could be a nice indication that if NRXP is moving, PTPI could be moving. Again, guys, come over to the YouTube. I'm gonna come over to the YouTube. I can do a lesson for you guys, teach you guys. You can see my screen much better. You don't have to ask what ticker I'm watching. You can trade with me. I'd really appreciate it. I'm trying to get to 1,000 subscribers by the end of the year, and I know we can do that. So come over to the YouTube. And also, I'll give somebody a free $500 course, trading course for free if you guys come over to the YouTube. All I need is 10 viewers. Links in bio, or just look up Stock Talk Trades, no spaces. I'm giving away $500 of value for free. Thank you guys for the likes on YouTube, and let me know if you want me to look at any tickers from YouTube. Alrighty. We have around 15 minutes left till market open. We've been sitting here for around almost an hour now, maybe a little bit less than an hour, but we haven't made a single trade. We're just kind of chilling and waiting for the right opportunity, guys. Trading is 80% sitting patient. Which company is better than Palantir? Did you say VXV? Yes, VXV is a crypto. I made a very, very, very in-depth analysis on Palantir, or on VXV, and why I think this coin could 50x. Now, this is doing really good. It has 1,400 views, which is good for my channel so far. I'm subbing. Awesome. Thank you so much, Tyler Anderson. If you guys, I really think VXV is 50xing is conservative in my opinion. The tokenomics are there. The supply's there. The company is putting 50% of their revenue back into buying the coin. If that doesn't scream bullish, I don't know what does. Now, the metaverse is going to run off data. Facebook runs off data. Google runs off data. Engineers run off data. Biosciences, doctors, everything runs off data. And VXV handles data and kind of structures data with AI faster than Palantir, which is their closest competitor. Now, VXV is sitting at $7.90. If they got the market cap of Palantir, it would be worth $1,200. $1,200. That's more than 1,000x. Or 100x. That's more than 100x, excuse me. Go check it out. Links in bio, Stock Talk Trades. Also come by on the stream. I'd really appreciate it. Come by on the stream. All right, let's get back to trading. Enough plugging. Yeah. All right, we got Bitcoin there. Let's go ahead and get that one's not the one. Okay. We have 3 viewers now. Let's go and get this back. Amazon, let's go to look. Thank you for stopping in. Yes, guys, come over to the YouTube and I'll look at your tickers. Amazon, I'm really not a fan of Amazon. We have a nice double top here and just kind of moving sideways since like October of last year. So honestly, and I do think Amazon is going to move more into a shipping company than a marketplace, because why? If I am a business owner, would I want to set up my business on Amazon and pay Amazon a fat fee every single time someone makes a purchase? Or I could build it on Ethereum and pay very little, or Solana. There's so many more opportunities when it comes to crypto space that I think Amazon could potentially start to get overthrown if they do not work with crypto and kind of wedge themselves to where you have to use Amazon. Yeah, guys, on TikTok, if you haven't already, make sure to give me a follow. TikTok has shadow banned me, so I do not get any For You page action. So it's the only way that I can get new followers, and I'd really appreciate it. All right, guys, we have 4 viewers so far on YouTube. Come over to YouTube, and at 10 viewers, I'm feeling very, very lucky. I'm generous, so I'll give away $500 course for free today. We have to have 10 viewers. We're gonna do a raffle. Thank you guys for the likes. Thank you for the likes. Let's try to get to 2,000 likes. Now, again, we have KRYS. Let's not really a huge fan of it right now. We have NRXP again popping up, but getting that bearish momentum, decreasing volume. Let's see if we can hold this level, potentially around $10. Break 10. I'm not really watching it. Let's go and look at Tesla. Tesla hit 114 earlier, or 14, $1,100. Excuse me. I'm not really a huge fan of it, but we could be forming a nice symmetrical triangle. If we break to the upside, I could see us coming back up to $12,050. Or not 12,000. God damn it. 1,250. There it is. There's the Fibonacci retracements from the low to the high. It brings us back up to $1,500. Now, that's just the price target. I don't know if that's going to happen. That's not I'm not confident in it. We can't find VXV. VXV is on KuCoin. I have a YouTube video made for what is VXV, what it does, everything you need to know, and I have a video on how to buy KuCoin. And now I actually buy VXV in that video, so I take you step by step on how to buy VXV and KuCoin. I would suggest watching VXV, everything you need to know, so you can understand what you're buying into. What do you think about Ford? I'm not too sure. Let's go ahead and look at the chart. Looks like we had a double top, broke above. Maybe they're pushing it lower before we can go higher. I'm not too sure if that's the all-time high. It doesn't look like it. The all-time high is at 38. So, I mean, this could just be a market maker pattern. We'll have to see what happens. But definitely one that you want to keep on watch. I think we have more room to the downside for a little bit. We are below the 9 EMA now. I'm going to go back to our watch list. We've in our XP. Again, there's that rug popping up, made a high, and then pulled back. I'm not a fan of it right now. Again, we have 10 minutes left till market open. What character traits do you think makes someone a successful trader? Now, character traits, you have to be extremely disciplined. Every single trader has to be content with themselves. Content with themselves, what they believe, and what they see. You will not be a successful trader if you care what other people think about you. If you have anxiety, I'm sorry you said to watch where? On my YouTube. Links in bio, or just look up Stock Talk Trades. But what makes people a successful trader, you have to be totally content with randomness. Now, a lot of people can't do that. I still have trouble doing that sometimes. I still have to step away from my computer, just control myself, because you put so much effort into the market, into one trade. Be like, okay, this trend line, I looked at this many time frames, this is blah, 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 blah. The market doesn't give a fuck. It'll pull back and stop you out no matter what. I'm using Thinkorswim to trade. So in knowing when you are not content with randomness, you will only look at things, only look at data or stimuli that kind of help your thesis. Like, oh, okay, this is bullish, this is bullish, this is bullish, and not look at the other, like, oh, okay, this is not good for my my trade, so I might look to scale out. You have to be totally content with yourself. You have to be confident in your lifestyle. You have to be very disciplined. Wake up in the morning, go to the gym. If you do not really go to the gym or have a night routine, morning routine, or something that you're disciplined every single day, you will most likely not be a successful day trader. Trader in general, you need to have that structure. And if you don't have structure, then you can't be a profitable trader, because trading is structure. All it is structure. Now you have no idea if it's going to go in your favor or not, but it's still structure. Again, guys, come over to YouTube. We have 6 people watching right now. I'd really appreciate it. And also, if you're at YouTube, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Trying to get to 1,000 subscribers by the end of the year, and I know we can do it. We have KRYS. I'm just sitting on my hands right now. I'm not a fan of it. We have AMC. AMC is definitely one I'm watching. Again, it broke the symmetrical triangle. I thought it had room back up to 39. Might just be coming back and retesting. We'll have to see what happens. I'm not taking this anymore, so I am going to delete this off my watch list. Now, let's go ahead and check our scanners one more time. We have PTN gapping up 36%, but the float is 210 million, so I am not going to add it. BFRI. I'm going to add BFRI because it has 3 million in float and is gapping up 21%. Now, I think if we crack this trend line, we are going to see a lot of volume start to step in. So I'm actually going to add an alert here, at or above. Yep, so I have an alert, so I will get notified when it does actually cross that level. Now let's go ahead and add, oh, that's the high, so it is at the all-time high right now, or is, yeah, it is at an all-time, or was at an all-time high. So let's see if this can get some momentum. I mean, over that, we could easily see this move. We're in price discovery mode. Thank you guys for the follow. I don't know. Hold on, excuse me. How big? What platform? Start trades. Yeah. Again, VXV. Go to YouTube. I think it's highly undervalued. Highly undervalued. This is something that could make you generational wealth. The metaverse. People are investing in these metaverses. Mana, Sandbox, all these other metaverses. But why don't you invest in the cryptos that are going to structure and be the industry of the metaverse? These are just design like VXV, Engine Coin, Epic. Now, VXV is potentially not going to, but it's potentially will be because the metaverse is going to be all data. Now, data is worth trillions. Data sets is worth trillions on top of data. I got PNT at 48. I'm wondering when I should pull out. PTM. You're 48. You're doing great right now, my man. This is on the yeah, this is on the watch list. So this is wait. I don't understand how it's gapping up that much because it looks like it closed at that level. Oh, we're moving. I would say if we crack below, I'm really not too sure actually. Looks like we are on this downtrend, or there's this downtrend here. I would look to, if we do not come and touch this downtrend one more time and break it, if we not break it, because we have one touch, two touch, three touch, looks like we're going to break. I would say your stops would have to be below this pre-market low. Your stops would have to be below this low. Somewhere in there. Now that is at around 70 cents. I would have it, because if we do not crack this trend line and we break this low, we're most likely going to come down to, I think, 60 cents, maybe potentially much lower. And I mean, anything can happen right now. We have KRYS. Again, not watching, not a fan. We broke that VWAP, making lower lows. We have PTPI, wanting to see a nice low here with a great break of the downtrend. We have 3 minutes left till market open, guys. 3 minutes left. Thank you guys for the follow. I'm actually going to use the restroom real quick, so give me 1 second. All right. Let's get ready for market open. We have 1 minute, 30 seconds left. Thank you guys for stopping in. Let's go ahead and get right into this. Again, come over to the YouTube. You can see my screen. Trade with me. I'd really appreciate it. I'm working towards 1,000 subscribers. And if you are on YouTube, make sure to hit that subscribe button. At 1,000 subscribers, I'm also doing a $500 course giveaway. Awesome. So let's go ahead and, again, right now, guys, we're sitting on our hands. I don't like that NRXP had another rug pull. This is just something that I don't like. This is just something that's like, shouldn't be happening. The market has switched. Not a fan of it. With KRYS below VWAP, not watching it very too much. We have PTPT or PTPI pulling back harder again right out of the gate. BFRI's open and gap down, broke there, not gap down, dropped $2 in 1 minute. Someone sold a fat amount of money, so I am deleting that off the watch list. I am going to watch NRXP. NRXP is probably my top stock to watch, but I definitely don't want to buy it right now. Yo, what's up, bro? Have y'all gonna say you should keep an eye on Roku? Yeah, I'll look at Roku. I'm gonna do another live later today where I actually just purely do your charting for you guys. But right now I'm gonna stick to trading, and then people, if you want me to chart, come over to YouTube and I'll chart it for you. Not that panic pop. That would have been a nice short there. Let's see if we can Okay, here we go. PTN is halted to the downside. It's stacking. Let's see if this can Yes, Friday halt was killing them. I'm not a huge... Oh, they didn't get halted. They didn't get halted. They were unhalted, but they're still moving down. You have PTI. Looking to break the downtrend. Seeing this, it's slower, but I think we can see this actually rip. NRXP, guys, this is one to keep on watch. Look for a nice pivot low here. Look for a very nice pivot low. And I should have bought in. I didn't get in early enough. Don't like the decreasing volume, though. Wait for a better pullback here. Your washed out long would have been around 975. Not a fan of it, though. Getting rejected. Watch out. On the 5 minute, we also might have... I mean, anything can happen right now. Yep, no problem, mate. Awesome. Thank you guys so much for stopping. And again, TikTok doesn't push my videos through the For You page, so this is the only way that I can get followers. So if you are on TikTok and haven't followed, make sure to follow to get more day trading and crypto content. I post every single day. And on YouTube, I post one very, very high quality video every week. And then I post other good quality videos throughout the week. But I spend a lot of time on one to make that very, very good for you guys. Either I do very in-depth analysis on a crypto that I think could absolutely skyrocket, or a very good lesson. So I post a lot of good content on there, and I really appreciate it if you guys stop in there as well. PTPI looking to come tap the downtrend. Let's see what Josh has to say. Let's see what he's watching. STRN is halted. Halted to the upside. Here we go. NRXP could be a nice cup and handle here. I just went in with 10% of my position, looking to hold this level. Just a nice hold this level. I'm risking around 10 cents. I'm risking 10 cents here with only don't like it. I only risked 10 cents there. It was just a nice dip trade, did not happen. So it wasn't a good strategy. Looking for it to hold. Just subbed on YouTube. Awesome. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. At 1,000 subscribers, I'm giving away $500 for free for anybody who's subscribed. It's a full $500 course for free. Day trading, the ultimate day trading starter kit. We have LGVN absolutely ripping. Rug. Let's see if LGVN can actually get that movement over. We have some resistance at 34. We have room up to 40 and then 45. We break over this high, break over this high, break over this close at 42, at 44, 34.50, 34.60. We could easily see this back up above to those highs. Let's go ahead and look at previous. Yeah, we have room back up to 38 and then 40 bucks. Let's see if this can rip. Start to rip. The hot level's at 35.12. Oh, here we go. KRYS looking like it's going to pop up, break that high. I mean, this needs, yes, Josh is correct. This is the top stock to watch right now. KRYS. So let's see here. This is definitely one. If you wanted to get in, you should have got in off the dip, off VWAP, but not a good trade here. I'm looking for a small pullback to the 90 EMA. Looks like it's having a micro pullback to 100. Testing 100. I want to see this start to dip. There's the dip. I want to see it bounce off. I want to see it bounce off. I'm going to go ahead and get in with around 20% of my position. Stops are below 90 EMA and below this low. Now I want to see another pullback here. Below 96, I'm going to get out of here. Below 96. Oh, there it is. I'm getting out. Sold for a small loss. Might be a false move because of the decreasing volume. But I'm not a fan of this pivot low. So right now I've had 2 trades on the day. Down around $8, which is nothing really. Again, I've taken really small. This is a scaling into positions. I scale in, so I risk very little when it doesn't go in my way. We've PTN. Should I still stay? No, I don't think you should, my man. It looks like bearish momentum. We might. I really don't think you should. I mean, anything can happen. I have no idea where this is going to go. But I'm not a fan of it. I'm going to delete PTN off my watch list. Let's go ahead and try to clear up our watches. We have KRYS, PTPI. Here's the break. Now PTPI is looking very good right now. Hot level's at 442. Not a fan right now. Increasing volume. If this close, yep, not a fan. Not a fan. I would get up. I'm not a fan of PTPI. In our XP, looking to hold this 50 or 200 SMA. Let's see if this can hold. STRN, deleting that as well. We have LGVN, that pullback. Oh, rug pull. Guys, right now I'm not liking it already. Thoughts on shop? I'm not really too sure. If you come over to the YouTube and type it, I'll definitely look at it. But I'm only really charting people who come over to the YouTube. Let's go ahead and see. Yep, it looks like KRYS is about to break VWAP. If it breaks VWAP, look for it to, I'm not really a fan of it right now. There it is, broke VWAP. Let's see if it gets some bullish momentum, maybe a dip buy, but I'm not a fan of it right now. I'll not enter. Okay, the volume is I cannot find VXV and Trust Wallet is only available on KuCoin. So I'm not too sure. Let's go ahead and actually take a peek. I would actually buy it on KuCoin because the fees are also going to be better. I have a video, a 4-minute video on how to buy it on KuCoin. Made it very short, straight to the point. I take you step by step. You can see my screen. I take you guys through the whole process. I used Tether in the video, but I say use XLM. Use XLM because the fees are lower. So yeah, and I would, before you buy VXV, I would watch the video, my very in-depth video on VXV, so you actually understand what you're buying. HCMC is definitely one that I was buying when it was pumping, but right now I'm not too sure. LGVN back above VWAP. Looks like rug pull. Oh, let's see. Thoughts on shop? Let's go ahead and look. I mean, maybe a double bottom on the 5-minute, on the 1-minute. We're decreasing volume on this trend, so I do like that. Maybe a short-term reversal, potential long-term. Not a fan on the daily, below the 20 EMA. I think we have room down to 1500. Bounce off the 50 SMA. Thank you for stopping in. I really appreciate you for stopping into YouTube. Ask me any other tickers you want me to look at. I'll look at them. I want to provide as much value as I can for you guys on TikTok and on YouTube. Again, come over to YouTube and I'll look at any of your guys' tickers. KRYS did break the intraday low. Not a fan of it now. Not a fan. Below VWAP, I think we have room lower for KRYS. Right now, top stock should be PTPI over 448. We have room. I mean, is it the high? No, I mean, over this level, we have plenty of room. I mean, back up to potentially $5. Break over 5, up room to 6. Now, PTPI, the float is 3 million. Look for a bigger pullback here. We're coming into some resistance here. Yep. What about AMC? AMC dropped. Did not get that movement that we wanted. KRYS, not liking it. PTPI and then NRXP looks like it could be reversing here. I would wait for confirmation. Yeah, I'd definitely wait for some confirmation. LGVN back at yep, LGVN back at those highs. Let's even crack over 34.64. Not a fan of this rug pull. It's not really much a rug pull. The close was decent. If it closed with a shooting star, I would be a little bit more worried, but ADGI is halted. This is a lot of room to the upside here. The halt level is at 46.26 or 22. I think we have room back up to 50 to 52. Break that. We have room back up to the highs at 60 bucks. So let's see what we can do here. I do like this a lot. This is the second halt, so this is a little bit risky. Let's see, this is halted at 942.04, so it's going to be left at 947.04. Now, guys, the halt level, you don't want to place your limit order more than 1% away. So right now, 1% away is at 46.50 or 46.80. So I am going to look at 46.50. Okay, all right. If this might be the one and done trade for the day. Your limit orders have to be at, I'm going to put mine at around 46.50. Looking for it, and stops are below the halt level low, the halt level. So right now, guys, we have around a minute left on ADGI. A minute left. KRYS. Not liking anything else besides ADGI. Let's see if this can get some momentum here. We should be live here in around 20 seconds. All right, we should be live here. That's why you do not place your limit orders in before the halt. Because it gap down, you would have been filled, you're down. There it is, guys. You could have been in. I'd be careful. I'd be careful right now. It looks like we're getting we're stacking. We're starting to stack here. It looks like we're about to get halted. I mean, we're not halted yet, but it looks like we're about to. Halted at 50. We have one halt, two halt, three halts. I'm not trading it on the third halt. Thoughts on Newegg? Egg, come over to YouTube and I can look at it. I really appreciate it. I'm charting people who are over on the YouTube. And if you're on YouTube, make sure to tap that subscribe button. I'm posting a lot of good content. I'm trying to get to 1,000 subscribers by the end of the year. Let's go ahead and... Guys, we just hit 700 subscribers on YouTube. Thank you so much. 700 subscribers. We have 300 more to go for the rest of the year. I think we can do it. I'm definitely going to be able to pop it up. Right now, guys, I'm not a fan of anything. Right now, we're just kind of sitting on our hands waiting for the right opportunity. Let's go and look at the scanners. We have ADGI on the breakout scanner, and we have High Day Momentum, SITM. Not a fan. LGVN is starting to get that but if LGVN doesn't hold VWAP here, it looks like we're going to come lower, that break that 50 SMA. Alrighty. Here we go. Let's see what happens. ADGI was halted at 9:48.11. We're going to be live at 9:53.11. Right now, I'm not a fan of anything. In XRP, looks like we might be able to break a downtrend. Break the downtrend, we might start to get some momentum here. This decreasing volume pullback. We get a nice pullback here. I want to start to see really high volume on a doji candle for NRXP on the 5-minute. PTN is setting up again. Oh my gosh. Oh my God. Please tell me you didn't sell. Didn't listen to me. Don't listen to me. I have no idea what the fuck I'm talking about. That was just the scared sell people out. I'll blow this low. Jesus. Don't like that increasing volume to the downside. Let's see if this can Thoughts on Newegg? Hey, thank you for stopping over on YouTube. I really appreciate it. Really appreciate it. Let's go and look at Newegg. Let's see. We're above the 90 EMA, 20 EMA, 50 SMA is above the 200. I do like this. We're above. If we break the if we break 22.15, I could see us having room up to 24. I think right now I'm bullish on it. We're getting some momentum. We have a lot of buyers. So I do think we're going to see some movement back up to $24, break 24. We can see it up to 30 and then potentially back up to 35 and 40 bucks. We have some more resistance at 42. But I do like NEGG. I want to see another decreasing volume pull. I want to see maybe a nice pop, a nice higher low with an inverse head and shoulders pattern. That would be confirmation for an entry. Not a huge fan of that. KYRS did break the previous low. Ever use Fibonacci retracement? Yes, I do use Fibonacci retracement. I actually really like it. But I don't use it so much more for day trading. I use it more for swing trading. But sometimes I'll pull it out for day trading. I want to see some higher volume start to step in on this candle. Alrighty. I started using Bollinger Bands and they seem okay, but I don't see a lot of traders using it. Yeah, most traders, I mean, I use more volume. See, indicators, RSI, the stochastic, and moving averages give you a relative price compared to what the moving averages are, but volume gives you an in-depth analysis on what's actually going on. See, volume is like cause. There's cause and effect in the market. If there's a high cause or a high volume, there should be a high effect or a lot of price action. If that is not, if there is a high cause with no price action or no effect, there is a anomaly, and you know that something's going to happen. All right, guys, on YouTube and TikTok, thank you guys for stopping to the stream. It is getting close to 10, so I am going to cut it for the free stream. If you want to continue to get a stream on YouTube, go ahead and use this link and out for day trading, and go ahead and I'm feeling generous. I'm feeling generous. Now, this coupon only works for the yearly plan, but the yearly plan is 30% off of it. I'm going to add on 20% just because I feel nice, and you guys have been absolutely wonderful to me today. And you also get the $500 course for free. So use for YouTube, go ahead and use this code, that coupon at checkout for the yearly, and you'll get 20% off on top of 30% off. Crazy value. And you'll get our monthly for $6 a month instead of $120. There it is. I want to see a nice volume pullback. I want to see a pullback here. Let's go ahead and wait. I'm going to go ahead and actually see what happens for PTN here. At 10 o'clock, I am going to have to cut it. I want to see a pullback here. Come on, I want to see a bigger pullback. Bigger pullback. I want to see a little bit more. Might go ahead and scale in with some of my position. If I get more confirmation, I'm going to scale in with more. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. I want to see increasing volume on this doji candle. If we do, I'm going to add more. Here we go. Here we go. There's the pop. I want to see a slight pullback here. I don't want to be too trigger happy. I don't want to be too trigger happy. We have a nice bullish engulfing candle. Let's see if this closes with a strong close. All right, thank you guys for stopping into the live. Again, use that code and that link and to get an extra 20% off the yearly. It's already 30% off. Plus, if you buy the yearly, you'll get $500 course for free. So thank you guys so much, and I will see you guys bright and early tomorrow morning. Thank you guys on TikTok.